Welcome, y'all.
Hey,
Welcome.
everybody.
Hey, everybody. Y'all, we on episode 20.
Episode
Listen,
20.
y'all, I was an episode ahead and an episode back, but I think I'm right on time now. I think I got it right. We are episode 20. Y'all, we have some special news. We are nearing our season finale, y'all. And we're putting something special together.
Yeah.
Got something a little bit special. You listen, but we're going to be celebrating y'all. But today, we're going to be just enjoying ourselves. We got some important things to talk about. We're going to be talking about something very special today. Um, a word that we use a lot, but we often don't really pay attention to and really appreciate and really value. So we're going to kind of touch base on it and kind of go crazy. We also got a fun little game in store. Look, listen, it's time to get to know the host and the hostess. Who are we? What tickles us, y'all? I am William Alexander, aka the Black MacGyver, aka Scarf Boy, and none other than my beautiful co-hostess, the beautiful none other than Kristen Rare Sense Wilson, y'all. We are
Hey,
enjoying ourselves. It's another beautiful night, another beautiful Wednesday night.
it
How are
is.
you feeling? How are you feeling, Kristen?
I am feeling like I am the eye of the storm, and that's always a good way to feel.
Listen, you're right in the middle of it, right?
Yep.
Are you for the shits? Are you ready to go?
Completely and always. Like
Oh my gosh.
TTG. Like it's because it's coming. I can feel it. It's right.
Mm-hmm.
But
Listen, I'm happy for you, and if you don't know, as you always know, I'm proud of you.
thank you. And
Every day is something different, and is much of the same thing, and you're always growing. So I'm always proud of you for that. I
thank
think I'm doing okay.
you.
I'm I can honestly say I'm stress free.
Yay.
It doesn't mean that there's not stress here,
Mm-hmm.
but I can choose to pick up portions as I see fit, manage them, and when I am done, I put it down.
Yeah.
Or when I'm done, I put it away. So I can say that I'm learning and growing. And today was a good day of work. Can't be mad at that.
No.
Y'all,
No.
we work out here. We don't
Everything
we
went
don't play.
smooth. Everything went smooth at work today, which is kind of what's got me on edge. Because usually everything's either smooth at home or everything is either smooth
Right.
at work, but not both. So we just gonna pray that it continues. So far, so
It,
good.
it makes you want to just dump gunpowder out on the kitchen floor and light a match, don't
Put it all boom. Like,
it?
yeah, for
Like
real.
fuck yeah, I don't trust you. I don't
Mm-mm.
trust you. Shouts out.
Cheers, baby. But yeah, it's been a decent day, and I'm very, very happy that we made it to episode 20.
Episode 20, y'all. Current events. We have a little bit in store, a lot in store. Kamala Harris is getting a little bit of of weirdness thrown on her from Captain Survivor himself, the man who was assassinated by paintball,
Look,
um, Donald Trump.
first of all,
But
I don't like neither one of them. I'm gonna just say that. Okay, I really don't care what they say about one another because it ain't no worse than what Joe Biden said about her when they was against each other 4 years ago. So all of
that
that,
part.
whatever, all of that, whatever.
Hi, mom,
Hopefully,
dad.
hey, mommy. Hopefully they don't. I'm not gonna say what I'm thinking. I love you, mommy.
Um, you know what? I'm gonna. Do you know an interesting fact? And it's kind of political, but then again, it is more related to the next current event topic.
Sure. What's the interesting fact?
North Korea has never ever had a person run track.
That's scary.
I mean, it's sensible. North Korea, like, what you running for?
Who you running to? What
Right?
you
Where
running
you
to?
go? You better not be running south.
Right. You better not be running south.
Get your ass back down.
You can only
But they
run
got the
3/4.
weightlifters, they got the judo, they got taekwondo, they got swimming. I mean, these
They've
motherfuckers
never
got
run track.
swimming.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, in order to swim from North Korea, like you're going to end up in a whole different. Like you swim from North Korea, you're going to end up in India.
Yeah, yeah, that's a long ass one.
They like good luck. You got a better chance doing that. You run if you want. Don't you hurdle shit.
Around here in North Korea, we got what we call the gun line.
Listen, you better be able to run and disappear. Duck, motherfucking goose.
I promise you, that's hilarious.
So with that said, we gonna.
With that said, we have closed the Olympic Games this week.
Thank you.
It was, it was beautiful. Like it was so nice to see. Come in, baby girl. It honestly wouldn't be anything if it didn't close with a performance from Snoop.
Absolutely. How beautiful.
Mr. Williams said, "How beautiful."
Hi.
Why you don't have to lean to the microphone, baby. They can hear you just fine, okay?
Yeah, but you know, while young lady is getting her beauty nights,
What do you?
She's so great.
Oh,
Where's the other one? You might as well bring her in.
You doing what?
watching our tablet.
You watching your tablet? What y'all watching?
25
Breathe.
funny, awesome, crazy, cool facts
About
about
burgers.
and
Y'all are watching a video about burgers.
and 5 facts about them and 25 facts about lions.
All right, so go finish watching your video.
I
Because
love them.
doing her podcast. Can I have a hug though?
We already finished it.
Okay,
I
well then
think
find another video and give mommy a hug.
I don't
Okay?
think you don't need to tell you that thing.
Say hi,
It's
Mr. William.
Hi, Mr. Williams.
Hi, baby.
I want to tell you one thing that was in it.
What?
In fact, it said that KFC and McDonald's Korea make
It's
the
the new cheese.
special quad for burger for
Oh,
Windows 7
for Windows 7.
in
Okay.
Korea.
It was like the blubber when she said KFC, like KFC.
Yeah, yeah.
Real pro teeth.
Well, she don't have, and she's missing 2 on the bottom, but they're not the middle one. So yeah, we're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. Still growing straight and pretty like her mom's with some braces. Leave my baby alone. You're
I
not gonna
love
make
her.
into the beaver off of Winnie the Pooh. This is what we not gonna do.
Say that works. Swell.
That
Remember
works.
that bullshit?
No.
But back we had the Olympics. We had a little bit of controversy. We had Jordan Childs that had to send her medal back because the appeal that was granted was also taken away from her,
Right.
and the appeal that she was given that substantiated twice that she was actually in the right and actually won her points, that was revoked, and she now has to return the medal. So shouts out to everybody who supported that young woman and gave her such beautiful, beautiful support and love. She did sign off for Twitter. She has to protect
Yes.
her mental health. That child has been through so much, but she's signed off for Twitter. Freaking Flavor Flav made a bronze medallion for her, clock medallion. Snoop
Word.
then donated. Chad and Ocho then donated. I mean, send your cash app, Jordan. I only got $5.
I know that's right.
But listen, we got to make sure we show some love to that young woman. She's been through so much as a gymnast. You know, she was turned down initially when she was younger because they said she was too thick.
Well, good for her. Thickums.
And meanwhile, she went on to be in the Hall of Fame. She's going to be inducted in the Hall of Fame for NCAA gymnastics. She set the bar, and none other than Simone Biles said, "You are now with me."
Absolutely.
And so are all of y'all melanated young women. Y'all are with me. And shouts out to that woman and those beautiful women who won those medals. Shouts out to the young woman from Brazil who understands that respect is earned and not just given. In the sports of competition, that's how it works. Shouts out to her for paying homage to such a great Simone Biles, almost forcing Simone Biles to maybe come back at the age of 32
I
or
know, right?
31,
31.
which is crazy
But
because they
she
never
can't.
made it past 16.
But she could.
She can.
You know what I mean? But that's why she walked funny like that. She needs to sit her ass down. Hey, sis.
Shouts out to Aaron.
That's my sister. Hey, boo. I
So
love my
we
family
also
support. I love that. It's
we we also had Noah Lyles who decided I'm really want to get it. We only got got to make sure I'm trying to be time conscious. Hey, beautiful. So we have Noah Lyles who was talking nonsense is getting heckled by the NBA because they claim that they're world champions even though they won the Olympics, not the world championships, which is
right.
completely different. We need every NBA player to have at least have gotten an A in one class.
Thank you,
Y'all,
sis.
there's something called geography. Hold on. Okay, Google. There's one thing about the Olympics. It is not the world championship. They're very different. NBA is not the world. So we're gonna go ahead and move forward with that. Noah Lyles decided he wanted to talk reckless and keep doing his thing and ended up losing in the 200-meter dash,
Yeah, he
which
probably hurt
was
himself
which
jumping
he.
down the damn stairs to get to the field.
So here's the thing. Come to find out, he ended up with COVID. So he had COVID, had a flare up while he was running, still managed to run in 19.7, mind you, and then had an asthma attack while he was running. Got some clearance, and the first thing this little dizzy motherfucker did, and now
Mhm.
mind you, I love Noah Lyles. I think that I love his form. I hate his personality, but I love what he brings to the sport. It's
Yeah,
kind of like a perplexing paradox there.
absolutely.
He decides with COVID, he gonna take his ass to a club after losing or coming in third in the 200. He wants to go to a club with COVID and you know be seen. So they had a field day with him. Shouts
Oh,
out to
shit.
Black Twitter. Shouts out to Instagram.
Shouts out
Shouts
to Black
out
Twitter.
to World Star. Shouts out to all y'all who are humbling that young man because hopefully he becomes a better person because of that. Sorry about that.
It's
Come
okay.
to find out that young woman that was boxing and knocking motherfuckers out is in fact a young woman. So we're going to go ahead and move forward from that. I have no judgment. I told y'all to stop catching aspersion. And then we have the men's 4x1 team that decided for the 24th year straight, which is 6 consecutive Olympics,
Mm,
6 times y'all decide to not put the baton in each other's hands to get it around the track. The B team did better than the A team. Coach Marsh fired. I hope that you never and I think that you're a very prestigious coach, and I look up to you for all that you've done for sports and athletics, such as myself, who's learned a lot from you. But
mhm.
your time is done, bro. Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. But
Get
we
out.
don't. We
Why
don't
would you stick
know.
second leg to fourth leg because the fourth leg was sick?
I
It
know
is the
how much this triggered you, and I'm not letting you go down this rabbit hole right now. Take a breath.
Woosah.
Yeah, take a breath. Breathe through your moment, as you always have to tell me. And we're gonna move on to the next current event.
Shouts out to Sidney McLaughlin, who happens to win the world record, and shouts out to the second place, who happened to be Femke Bol, who
Yeah.
was slated to have been the major competition of Sidney McLaughlin. Now, Femke Bol did what she's supposed to do, but she was no match for the Sid McLaughlin and also the tutelage of the young Anna Cockrell. So shouts out to them. Also, and Sidney McLaughlin decides to run after running the world record in the 400 hurdles, turns around and runs the fastest split ever recorded amongst women in the 4x4, which
Wow.
puts them only 1/10 away from the world record. I
Mm.
want that world record from the Russians.
The
Young ladies, make it happen.
Yeah, well, we
In
got 4 more
closing,
years. In closing, we got 4
there was a
more
young
years.
woman that decided she was going to run silver and then turn around and get gold in the marathon. She ran the 10K, 10,000 meters, and then turned around and ran the freaking marathon and won.
Nice.
Shouts out to them. That's enough about the Olympics. Right at 10:40 or 7:45,
All
right to
right.
7:46, we're doing good. We got
Awesome.
something in store for y'all.
Dun, 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 dun. Are we doing this first? What are we doing
Yes,
first?
we are. We gonna get it done, get it out the way, because I don't think this gonna last long. We some goofy motherfuckers.
Goofy as hell, ain't we?
I'm already not gonna make it. Wait a minute.
Okay. So
So y'all,
first of all,
go ahead.
real quick, I want to shout out everybody in the back chat. Mommy, I love you. Sis, I love you. Anybody in the Boston, Cambridge area who needs to get their hair laid and laced, please go to Simply Errands. Sis, you keep Boston looking beautiful every day, and we appreciate you.
Sheesh.
Hey, shouts out to Lavania, who once again went above and beyond. Thank you. The ad was beautiful.
Beautiful.
Shouts out to everybody out here who don't have a sense of humor, who doesn't know how to laugh, who doesn't know how to laugh at themselves specifically. But if you need to bang on bacon, then you need to see a therapist. Like,
Listen,
life is too short to not be laughing. Come in, please. 1 second, y'all. I'm so
I
sorry.
love them. I love. No need to apologize.
I can't hear you.
Could I go get some water, please?
Yes. Come right back upstairs and don't make a mess.
So yeah. If you don't have a sense of humor and don't know how to look at things abstractly, I'm gonna keep it a bean. This podcast is not gonna be for you.
That
Like
part.
if you haven't noticed, we talk about a lot. We agree to disagree on several occasions, y'all, and we don't have a problem with being understood and taking our time. With that said, we got an interesting little game here. I'm already gonna leave.
I don't know how not to. This is what's weird. I'm at such a good place in life. And like we said earlier, being happy, being content, being at peace has nothing to do with the stress of life. It has
Nope.
everything to do with making a choice to be
Mhm.
those things. And I'm in such a good place that I don't know how not to laugh at stuff. So y'all, we gonna do a who laugh first.
We're gonna do a who laughs first.
Because I'm funny out here in these streets. And he's funny. So we want to see how funny we can be. And thank you, Boo. I appreciate you.
So we're gonna lay down some expectation of what you're gonna see here, because this is about to be something that we both have never done with each other. Because we in our back chat, and when we talk about just life, y'all, we talk about some dark stuff. Like we have some dark humor backstage, and we laugh, we joke,
Look,
and
our humor is so dark it might get shot by police. Like it's dark.
the devil be like, God, I can't. It's not for me. But with that said, we're going to keep it very, very light. We're going to keep it funny. We're going to keep it humorous. We're going to enjoy ourselves. And here's the purpose. We're going to say some random, really. It's not meant to be funny, but it's funny as hell. And we're going to do our best not to laugh. And we're going to explain some of these jokes. We're not going to be taking offense. We're not going to be taking anything personal. But the first person that laughs loses, and the other person gains a point. So we're going to do best of three, and then the first round, and then we're going to do another round. If the same person wins that round, it's best of 3 or 3, obviously. Right. So we're going to try it that way. So we have a list of little one-liners, little punch phrases, little jokes. We're going to try our best. Here's the rules. If we smile, we can't show our teeth. Whatever it takes. We can't mute our mics. We cannot mute our mics.
You're going to hear me clapping.
And if we do happen to make a gesture towards laughter, we only get 2 syllables. That's all we get.
Oh yeah? That's it. Oh yeah?
No, we're not. Listen, I promise you, I'm not going to jail again. I don't want to go to hell. Hell no.
I'm telling you, we got dark humor. So we're gonna try and lighten the mood. We're gonna try. Oh, hey, Chaotic. Hey, Lovey. Hey, everybody that's watching. Shouts out. And look, we got to smile without teeth, and we both have all of our teeth, including the side ones. So it's definitely a thing, right? With that being said,
shouts out to insurance.
Shouts out to insurance.
Look, I almost ain't have all my teeth.
Look, the only ones I'm missing is my wisdoms. I'm doing good.
She says I like to smile and no teeth.
Right, because we got to smile.
But I was thinking, I'm like, what in the Velveteen rub is she talking about?
Whew. Look,
them
see,
side ones
my
are
sister,
important.
they
Yo,
are.
I had to get my joints fixed. You ever get like a peanut or something like stuck up in that motherfucker? Shit.
Mhm.
Oh my God.
Would you like to go first? Or you want
Um,
odds and evens for it? You want to rock, paper,
we
scissors
we're
for it?
we're gonna do ladies first because it's ladies first unless you decide to yield.
No, either way is fine. I'm just trying to get my mind.
Ladies first.
All right.
Here we go, y'all. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This deserves it. Sorry, y'all. It's worth it.
Y'all got to hear me sing, so y'all better have him hurry up because if I start singing, the whole microphone gonna break. Yay!
Told you it was worth it.
All right, so I'm first. What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick.
Mm-hmm. I told you I'm not good at this.
Me neither, but I'm gonna laugh every time you laugh. So it's 1-1.
Because
Okay.
I'm violent by nature. Like that brickles everything. I'm sorry.
Okay, it's your next.
How do cows learn about current events?
How do they?
They read the newspaper.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Take a breath. It's okay.
What's the difference between a police officer and a bullet?
I don't know.
When the bullet kills somebody, you know it's fired.
Mm.
Mm. Hmm. It's on you, kind sir.
Mm. That's fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I bought Velcro sneakers, but they were a total ripoff.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. What's the difference between a vitamin and a hormone?
Mm.
You can't make a vitamin. No fear, the cup is cheating, bro. You can't be drinking that long. You cheater. You can't be drinking it that long.
I was mid drink. I needed that. Sorry.
Saved you. I see that.
That was a grace. Oof. Why couldn't the bicycle stand up alone?
I heard this one. It was too tired. I heard that one. Why are elevator jokes so good?
I don't know why.
Because they work on so many levels.
Mm. 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 The circus fire was intense.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
That one took a moment, didn't it?
It did. It did. It
You
did.
felt that one. It was like right there. Almost had you sit on it.
Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Why?
Because he was outstanding in his field.
The car seems nice, but the muffler looks exhausted. Round one, y'all. I'm done.
Oh God,
Oh,
my
sure.
cheeks hurt from holding it. My cheeks hurt from holding it.
I gotta get that out.
I got
couldn't even
one. I
read
got.
that
I
shit.
got. I got one more for you.
I couldn't even read it. Oh, jeez.
Oh, why? Why? Why did
Oh,
the
my
drums take a nap?
Why?
Because they was beat.
Mm. Oh, God.
Round one was good. I needed that giggle. My cheeks are red and they hurt. Thank goodness for these pink glasses. I swear to you, you all can't tell how much I'm blushing.
Yo,
Oh.
so round one clearly went to Kristen.
I was holding my face.
She has some good ones. We got round two coming up.
We
I need a breather. Yeah, give
right?
me a second.
We is both saying the same thing. So in the intermission, what we're gonna do is
I'm sweating.
Chestnut Checkers top 10. Y'all know I love me a good list, y'all. As long as it wasn't made on Black Twitter. Okay.
Let me get this out.
Right. Because my face hurts too much to do more jokes. Holding them laughs in was too crazy. So I'm scrolling around the internet.
Minding your gosh darn business.
Minding my God-fearing business, okay? And I happened upon this video with a link in it disparaging my beloved Sam Jackson. If y'all don't understand how much I love that man, me and Sam Jackson is like this in my head.
He's a fucking angel.
He is a saint, and I fucking love him.
Motherfucking saint. He allowed motherfucker to be put into church. I think that he's a Christian. I know that he is.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you.
So,
go ahead.
The link, after they so wholly disparaged my main man, right? The link brought me to an article that had me on the floor.
Shit was funny.
Whew. The title of this beloved article on complex.com is The 10 Most Accomplished Crackheads. The subline, the tagline is, you think rock addicts are worthless lowlives? Check out these fiends that went on doing what they went on to do after hitting the pipe. Yo, Complex is out here savagery, okay? Okay, so the first person they mentioned was Coolio, and based on the hair and some of the imagery in his music, I could see it. I didn't know that, but it doesn't surprise me, right?
You didn't think that Coolio?
Yeah, I didn't know. I just thought he was weird. I don't think I followed his music enough to understand his personality. Like, I knew DMX smoked crack. Like, because I was, you see what I'm saying? Like, I followed his music, and this was well before, this was when we was still like on Entertainment Tonight status. So we didn't have all the details back then.
Gotcha.
So yeah, then they went on to somebody who I was surprised by, who was a very prominent, I think he was a what's the word? A producer on the movie The Network, the movie about Facebook. His name is Aaron Sorkin. So he was the other guy behind 90210 and all of those hit Melrose Place and all of those hit shows back in the late 80s, early 90s. Didn't know he was on crack at all. Okay. So they went on to say that the day that they published this article was Aaron Sorkin's 50th birthday. And so in honor of all the crackheads who made it, hey, Precious.
Shouts out to Precious.
Hey, baby. In honor of all the crackheads who made it, they made a nice list. So number 9 on that list was someone called James Frey. I believe he's an author. Based on what this is saying, he's an author for that show. They turned his main book that he got famous for into a show called Oh, what is it? The 30 Little Fires Everywhere was the name of it.
But
Yeah, the name of the show was Little Fires Everywhere. So I guess that should have been a clue to the fact that
crackhead when I see one.
Right. So number 8, of course, Flavor Flav. You know, he's being re-brought in. Love you too, baby. He's being re-brought into the spotlight because of his sponsorship at the Olympics this year. But you know, Flav was a very well-known crackhead. That was where his dance came from. Number 7 on this list was Richard Pryor. Now, if y'all don't know who Richard Pryor is, he is the premier comedian. If you like Kevin Hart, Cat Williams.
He is Captain Booger Sugar himself.
Captain, this nigga lit himself on fire smoking crack.
He smoked crack out of somebody's clitoris. I promise they could never have kids again. Did you know that he put like cocaine in Pam Greer's JJ and she ended up she could never have kids because of that?
I did not know that. That's a wild story, bro. And
he's
so,
a nut.
As you can see, look, crackhead behavior. Okay, so number 6 was the Aaron Sorkin guy. Number 5 was Sam Jackson. Now, for those who didn't follow Sam Jackson from way back when he had a cameo in
Coming to America
or The Long Kiss Goodnight.
Long Kiss Goodnight.
That was my movie back in the day. With the chick that played in that baseball movie, but I can't remember her name. She had a weird face though. If y'all, yeah, her face is very like somebody pulled on it while she was.
Wasn't she in Beetlejuice too?
Yep. Yeah. She was the wife from the original Beetlejuice. Yep. So yeah, she Gina Davis, that's her name. I'm sorry, y'all. A little technical difficulty, I guess. Thank you, Boo. Yeah, that's her name, Gina Davis. So yeah, we are waiting for our co-host to come back because I'm not sure what exactly just happened there, but we are here. We are live. So after Sam Jackson at number 5 was y'all's beloved Iron Man. Iron Man was number 4. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Are you okay?
Motherfucking Comcast hits the pole.
Oh. Are they all right out there?
I bet they're in short.
Look, honorable mention, the driver of the Comcast van that just hit the pole outside of Williams' house.
He fucked that pole up.
Because I ain't know what the hell just happened. Everything
nigga scratching his head like he didn't know he hit the pole. Like,
yeah, that's a crackhead for you. That's the crackhead for you. That's wild. So where were we? Okay, number 5 was Sam Jackson. Then number 4 was y'all's beloved and favorite superhero, Mr. Iron Man himself, Mr.
Robert Downey Jr.
Tony Starks. Robert Downey Jr. used to be one of the biggest and premier crackheads in Hollywood back in the 80s. Like, y'all know
the motherfucker would chew on his daggone words. He'd be like, yeah, how about
and Hollywood stopped messing with him for a while. He had to clean himself up because he was down bad for real.
Oh no, this nigga's not running.
He's running from the Comcast van and he just
hold up.
Oh shit. This drama at William House, y'all. That's crazy. Django finna go see what's going on. Everybody wanting to go see what's going on. That's crazy. So yeah, Robert Downey Jr., y'all. Robert Downey Jr. was a huge crackhead. Oh. To turn around.
You better
run. You better run. It's hilarious. Is somebody hurt? Oh, he can't hear me. Duh.
He ain't make it. They got him. Mm. Sorry.
You're fine. Number 3 is Lawrence Taylor. Big
Oh,
LT from the New
yeah.
York Giants. I remember hearing stories about how wild he was. And if any of y'all have seen that movie, Any Given Sunday, he was probably like that in
That
real
was an
life.
autobiography.
He was probably like that in real life. That nigga was
Mhm.
wild back in the day. Number 2 was former mayor of Washington, Marion Barry. Do you remember that story? When they found out the
Oh, I
mayor in
do.
DC was smoking crack.
I do.
Yo, that was the wildest shit. Like when y'all watch The Wire and y'all wonder how it got like that, it's because their mayor was buying the crack from them niggas. Like
She over there.
Yo. Yeah, buddy. Guess who number 1 is? Number 1 is what's it?
No. You got. I got you.
Because it sent me.
Y'all got to hear number 1. Number 1 is wild.
You can be a millionaire after getting high.
A billionaire.
You can be a billionaire after you smoke crack. You could be the biggest bitch in the USA.
You said, let me go ahead
and still be Oprah and smoke crack and still be Oprah. So there's hope for y'all yet.
Listen, y'all heard it. Oprah Winfrey, number 1 crackhead in the United States.
So when she said, "You let Harpo beat me," that was probably from real life. Like she been through some shit. And
2 times you go to a stage of white women with a bag of fat talking about
you got to know there's crack involved in all of that. You get a car, you
giving out cars knowing they owe taxes and insurance.
All right.
That's a crackhead move.
So
if you look at it and take a step back, you be like, Oprah's been displaying some crackhead. Even she got crackhead feet. She got crackhead feet. Have you ever seen her feet?
I'm gonna take it even a bit further because
her foots.
You're old enough to have been alive when she had her talk show.
Yeah.
And we didn't know if we was gonna get fat Oprah or skinny Oprah on any given week. Now we know it wasn't Weight Watchers, it was that fucking crack.
It was that, and it was that she got her stomach fixed too.
Yeah.
And let me tell y'all a little story about Oprah. She signed on to Jenny Craig and a lot of these Weight Watcher things. Remember that, John? It was me. Remember that? So she was signed on to Weight Watchers, and what people don't know is that she had gastric bypass.
And she looks at it. Have you noticed that everybody that gets that gastric bypass, they all look the same? Like they look very like a cylinder in the middle. There's never any shape. Yeah, it's very weird.
They look like a 9-volt battery.
Very much so. With legs. But yeah, y'all, that kind of struck me wild.
If y'all like collectively, we do not really fuck with Oprah. Like, I can't speak for y'all, but we don't.
Y'all can fuck with her if you want to. I don't fuck with her.
We don't fuck with Oprah.
There's something nefarious.
There we go.
Nefarious intent. Look,
man,
it's nefarious. I saw you trying to find it. I was trying
to find it. This shit is reversed like motherfucker. I'm literally pointing to my fucking right arm, and you're to my left.
I know.
This is crazy. But yeah, like Oprah's is different. She a different species of human.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like she likes black people. I feel like it, but I don't know.
I don't know. Every time I hear about Oprah, she's trying to take money from black people.
I want to believe. So I feel like I'm going to use the young Jones terminology, the young female terminology. I feel like she likes us.
And I know she don't. So you could think that.
But it's about the knowing. It's all about
It's
the
all about the
knowing.
knowing.
So that motherfucker can't stand a
She ain't
nigga
know.
like
She don't
me.
like niggas. She don't like poor people. And she don't like niggas. Period.
Listen, I fit everything that she hates. I'm a poor Negro.
That part. So, are we going to do a round 2, or would you like to move on to the video and topic of the week? Now,
Let's
my
go right to the
cheeks calm
topic.
down.
Let's go. Which one? You know what? I can do one more. Let's do one more real quick. One
Okay.
more real quick. We
Just
got
one
5
more
minutes.
joke, though. One more joke, and then we'll.
One more hitter apiece.
Yeah.
All right, I got you.
You can go first this time.
Hold on a second. I gotta hurry up. We gotta get to it, y'all. All right, straight pace.
Mm,
I ain't got enough bliss sticks.
hilarious. Put your CarMax on, bro.
Listen,
Put your
I
CarMax
need
on.
WD-40.
Horrible.
After you.
Why shouldn't you try to write with broken pencils?
Mm.
It's pointless.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I hated that one.
I'm sorry.
It took a moment to process it.
Mm-hmm.
It was like a burp.
Mm.
What computer is a singer?
I don't know.
Adele.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You got one more?
Yeah, and it's an Adele one, so this is funny. So why did Adele cross the road? So that she could say hello from the other side.
Mm. Mm.
Good job. You did great. It played in your head though, didn't it?
Mm. Okay. I gotta stick this one through. Ooh, this one gave me a headache. I had a joke about boxing, but I forgot the punchline.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I once was addicted to soap, but I'm all clean now.
Okay, wait, I got one. Thank you, baby. Why do seagulls fly over the sea?
Why?
Because if they flew over the bay, they would be bagels.
Mm-hmm. Mm. When I was younger, my parents told me I can be anyone I dreamed of becoming. Then I learned the hard way that the identity theft is a crime.
Mm. Mm-hmm. There are 3 types of people in the world, William. Those who can spell and those who can't. Those who can count and those who can't. This is Chestnut Checkers, you guys, and we've been having so much fun on our 20th episode. You won that round because you
Where
didn't
do
crack no
where do
smile.
one-legged people eat breakfast?
IHOP.
Okay.
Yeah, that one is that's old.
I had to keep that one in my back pocket.
That's
My
old.
daughter told me that when I peed myself.
Hilarious.
All right. So we're gonna get right into it, y'all. We are at 8:15 or 8:16 now. You like really are hitting on the hour.
We're doing good.
So we have an interesting topic to talk about. We're talking about people, perfect folk, perfect people, people who act like they ain't got shit wrong with them.
Shiny, perfect people holding hands. Yeah, perfect people. Is you is?
How do they
Is you?
exist? Why? Who? Why? What is it?
Have
We
you
got to
met?
talk about this, y'all.
Have you met one?
Oh, I know a few.
Hmm. And,
Now,
and we're not talking about perfectionists. We're talking about people who hold the standard as though they are perfect.
absolutely, the blameless.
And partially why I wanted to do this subject is because this is how William and I, this is where our friendship started. There was a conversation being had in the style of somebody since passed away. We're not gonna drag his name right now. Where they asked what we rated ourselves. And because I'm the only one that rated myself a 10, I got dragged the fuck through the mud by most of the people in that conversation. In trying to figure out why I got dragged and get some understanding from my point of view, because I'm never going to call myself anything less than what I am, which is a 10, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
William and I found that we had came to odds and didn't realize it and had a conversation.
Had a whole conversation, adult one,
Yeah. Look, like y'all see us do here every week. It's possible.
every week.
It's plausible, and it's actually very comforting to know you can speak to someone, be at odds, and then go pray for them and go live your life and be cool after that. Ain't that a wonderful feeling?
It's a great, great feeling. We are at the hour, y'all. This is our light up moment. Listen, you saw us both get
Facts.
ready, right?
Mhm.
But
So, with that
but-
being said, we're
mhm.
discussing perfection and this idea of perfection in the world of dating, in the world of friendship, in the world of relationships. Like, mm, it's tiresome. And we have a video for y'all. But before we get into the video, I just want to preface this video by saying if you are easily offended, this conversation may not be for you at this point in time.
Go get some juice. Go get
Please
some
go
juice.
ahead and step up. This is adult skate. The kids need to go ahead and sit
You
down.
gotta skate fast backwards.
Mm-hmm. And so, and therefore, if you don't feel as though you can handle that conversation, we understand, and we will politely ask you to
Get off
have
the
your
stage.
way stage left, right? With that being said, um, again, we want to shout out everybody who is watching, everybody who is with us, everybody who wants to join the
Shouts
conversation,
out.
because these conversations need to be had. Without further ado, did I say that right? Without further
Without further
ado,
ado, you
okay.
doing great.
Thank you. Thank you, darling. I am going to go ahead and pull up this video for us. And
Oh, that's me.
thank you.
I told you that the reason why you are so easily triggered, overly sensitive, and easily offended is because you have a crack in your foundation. In this case, we are talking about the foundation of self-esteem, which is, yeah, you want to talk about it? Let's go. Everybody knows that one person, or maybe you're that one person that you have to walk on eggshells around. Like you got to be careful, what you say, how you say it, and when you do it, and when you and how you do it, all that type of stuff, because you know that they are overly sensitive, easily triggered, and easily offended. You can't even post a general post on Facebook, Twitter, or Threads without them calling you. When you talking about me? Yeah, this video is for you. Let's go. You're going to find out 3 ways to figure out why you are so easily triggered, right? So that you can begin to take the steps forward to unpacking this stuff so that this won't happen, baby. We won't flourish in friendships, relationships, and jobs and finances in 2024. Ain't nobody about to be going through all of this at all. First one I want to give you is one of my favorites. I used to suffer from this very badly, and a lot of people do, because if you grew up in the 90s, if you know, you know. This, if you know, you know. The first one I'm gonna give you is fear of rejection and abandonment. Again, like you get hurt and angry very fast and very frustrated very fast if somebody told you no, or if say you got into an argument with your man and he got up and he walked out, in your mind, up with you. Yes. Girl, he coming back. You over there having a damn anxiety attack, not understanding that y'all are in the heat of argument. This is not going to go the way that you want it to go. But this is what happens when your abandonment and your rejection issues goes unmanaged for a significant amount of time. Hmm.
Mhm.
This go for you as well. You at the grocery store. This woman is this pretty young lady is minding her business. You asked her for her phone number and she didn't give it to you, and you automatically equate that she's a bitch. Have a rejection issue. You feel in your mind that every woman that you approach should not reject you. And when they do, they automatically make you feel inadequate or worthless. And now all of a sudden you got an attitude. Baby, you're triggered. Go fix it.
Go fix it.
Yesterday, today, last,
Yesterday.
go fix it. Now. Next one I'm gonna give you is unmet emotional needs.
Let me
Yeah,
go
we
ahead and
going there.
mute.
Let's talk about it. As soon as that man stops validating you, as soon as that friend stops supporting you or never supported you, as soon as that woman stops accepting you, here you go. Hmm. The feelings of neglect and abandonment. This is a problem that a lot of us have when it comes to family, because some reason we think that when we start a business and when we doing something good, that they are supposed to just take the time out of their day to meet these expectations that we set that we probably didn't vocalize. I'm gonna give you an example. The moment your friend doesn't support you, you act like she never supported you, like ever. The one time she doesn't show up for you, it could be anything going wrong, right? Or anything going on. You automatically equate that in like to that she don't care or anything of the sort. You automatically put in your mind that you have been neglected. It hurts your feelings so bad because she didn't show up for you one time, or she didn't answer your phone call while you was going through a bad situation one time, or she did. This goes for men too, because I just recently had this problem. If I don't text you back, please don't feel neglected or abandoned. Baby, I might be doing something, but don't assume the worst about it. Like, just stop it. Like, people actually have lives where they don't sit with their phone in their hand 24/7. And when I'm sitting here studying, my phone is on D&D. Ain't nobody contacting me. The only way my kids can contact me is if they come out of their damn room and say something. I don't know. I felt the need to say that. This is a heightened sense for validation, acceptance, and support. Meaning that if somebody doesn't show up for you in the way that you think that they should, or that you just the way that you think that they should, you 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 are overly emotional, and all of a sudden you feel neglected or abandoned, all because no text back, or not even no text back. They didn't text back in a timely fashion that you would necessarily want. Basically, yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Your self esteem is so fragile that you need consistent validation, reassurance, and attention. And if you don't get it, it becomes a problem that's really not a. I don't know. On to the next. Oh, and this next one is one of my favorites. It is cognitive distortion. Oh, let me talk about it. This is that black and white kind of situation where like the real pessimistic, like it's either gonna go good or it's gonna go real bad. Like there's no in between. For let me try to break this down. I'm gonna try to break this down. Let's talk about parenting for a bit, shall we? So my son was arrested at 11, and as I was a lot more emotionally healthy um, to deal with that situation. But a lot of parents right now, if their child was to get into any kind of situation, they will automatically equate it to they're a bad parent, what they should have did, what they could have did. Like it goes down a rabbit hole of straight bull stuff that you just can't control. Like you're doing the best you can. You're
Mhm.
doing the best you can with what you got. You are. My son made a mistake at 11, fully being aware of what he said, not necessarily being a good thing. He had to handle his consequences for what he did. I did not equate that to me being a bad parent. What I did equate it to is now we have to shift in parenting. But I didn't go down a rabbit hole of shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Right.
Nah, baby, at 11, you know right from wrong. We do this in relationships where if he didn't call you back fast enough or she didn't call you back fast enough, you automatically think he would have sneaky link whole time. He playing basketball with his guys. His phone is sitting over there. He didn't get the phone call because he been playing basketball in the hot ass sun. And by the time he go pick up the phone, he done have 15 missed phone calls. In so many words, what I'm trying to say is there is no gray area where you can emotionally regulate and rationalize. There's only going good, answering the phone, going bad, not answering the phone. Oh, he cheating. On May 13th, I am holding.
So, and therefore, darling, I will start by saying that I saw myself all up and through that video 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. I was very much the insecure Inez back in the day. I really was. It was bad. It was bad. It was bad. And having a person who was not honest and cheated and doing those things didn't help at all. I know, I think I learned from that I need honest and healthy validation, not whatever the fuck you want.
So I think that this is really important or interesting. Not important, but interesting.
Both.
Words of affirmation versus a person having to be like acknowledged or overesteemed, or what's the other one? You have to be like I don't know what these women or men believe in now, but I was always taught words of affirmation is get up and get it done.
Yeah, that's why we don't like you.
That was for me. I was trained my whole life.
I understand that, but that's not the way that most people think.
Right.
And it creates a kind of a paradox.
So
especially now, where everybody's used to being coddled,
where everything is so sensitive.
It's not sensitive. These motherfuckers pop off at every little thing and don't even really be caring for real.
No, and here's the thing: you can have a soft gun shoot out a hard bullet, but if that soft gun takes the bullet, they can't handle it.
Yeah, and I'm tired.
Did you see?
It's not even so much they can't handle it. It's we always come back to the lack of accountability. I feel like we are living in an era where everybody throws the rock and hides their hand.
Oh, absolutely. So that's the idea of perfection, and we're going to jump into it really quick. I actually was and have been really really studying this and really digging my mind into this idea for a long time. It may not seem like forever, but if you go with what's 4 years almost without sleep, maybe 2 hours, 3 hours a night.
Yeah, you're gonna go crazy, bro.
And it becomes almost an insanity.
Yeah, it's not almost. It is.
Because for me, there was a, and it always resonated, but until I got older, I was like, you know what? This don't make no goddamn sense. There is no reason why I feel like less than when people who are less than are doing greater. What is it that I like? Fuck what they're doing. What am I doing wrong? Like, what am I messing up on? What am I losing focus on? What am I falling short on? And I realized then that I really lacked. This was about 5 years ago. If I were to take away all the things that I've done in the past and they've already been dormant, I had nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I was living off of a memory.
Ain't that crazy?
And that was like
chasing the fuck out that memory.
Nick.
Yeah.
So I had to legitimately, and I was listening to this young woman, and I wasn't faulting her grammar or anything. I got my own situations. But what I did do was I identified with what she was saying. Where people see me today, and they're like, "Oh, he's this, he's that, y'all have no idea what I've been saved from, what I've been through, what I've had to fight against, what I still cry over.
Right.
What I will say is that I willingly made the choice to do better. And what that choice is to do better is what we deem as an Instagram just cut off for anybody. Make sure y'all come back over. We got YouTube, Facebook. Come
Mm-hmm.
back over here, y'all. But what I learned was that that idea of perfection rests with the best decision that I can make in the moment that I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
And
Absolutely.
what I failed to do up until that point was ouch. Hi, Django. What I
Yeah.
failed to do up until that point was make my own decisions. I used to make decisions based on what I assumed that other person would feel or think about the
Mm,
choice that I would make, which is a rabbit hole. Oh
very
my
much so.
God. For those people who think that you have to take the time and you feel as though you feel better by helping other people,
Mm-hmm.
that is very temporal. That is very temporary. It does not last forever.
Understood.
You will either be forced by the creator to be on your own or
Mm-hmm.
you will willingly go.
Go bye-bye.
It would behoove you and I would suggest that you willingly go because if you go without preparation, you will be missing the things that'll keep you stable and sane in that time.
And see, this is where I go into my black math, and you become
What?
better. You become better than me at that point because
Oh,
I can give a fuck if your flip flop is hanging half off, bitch.
mm,
Go the fuck on before it get ugly. I'm not risking jail time for you, and that's just where I'm at with anybody who can't recognize their self.
and what's wild, and we talk about this a lot, and I'll say this until the cows come home. Since about COVID, I was probably in my 37th year.
Mm,
I've met so many women that are a step beneath divinity, and it doesn't take away from who they are.
mm-hmm.
But what I'm finding is that the common denominator is just naivete or ignorance of
Mm.
what they know to be true about who they are.
Yeah, but the difference between whether you deal with them after the fact or not is whether or not that ignorance is willful.
It's
Like,
not it's not me dealing with them, it's me knowing them.
no, just
Oh,
in general. Like,
go ahead.
there's people that I'll never want to speak to again. There,
Oh,
there's people that I'm cool with to this day, and it's that moment of, okay, I'm over it, but do I still want to deal with you? Comes in whether or not their ignorance was willful. People
so
are
so
out here
that
acting dumb, and that's the shit that pisses me
so
off.
that I was just about to say that there are people who play the fool and
Mm-hmm.
people who are a fool.
Are a fool.
And when you get to a point when your experience overrides what I guess your lust desire or whatever you want to believe to be true about a person, knowing that there's not what it is,
Right.
that's when that start. It's not always about sex, y'all. It's really about gratification. If you
Oh,
break it
absolutely.
down,
Yeah,
what
absolutely.
is it? What is it that you stand to gain from that person? What is it that you desire from that person that you're willing to give? If you're willing to give any part of yourself to gain access to another person, you are flawed by design.
Can I tell you why I'm flawed?
What?
Because when you said it's what you're willing to give, in my mind, Whitney Houston started singing "I Have Nothing."
I have nothing, nothing. Yeah. No, that's a real hit. No, seriously.
That's what I had in my head.
What's the and
I
most
got it.
people y'all didn't expect this little voice to get up there. So the reality is what is the price of peace? It's and I really encourage people to take the time, and if you're Christian, great. If you're Muslim, great. If you're
Awesome.
Jewish, great. If you're take the time to share understanding, y'all.
Mm.
That is what makes us divinely perfect.
Mm-hmm.
It is written in the sands of life.
Well, see,
Community. Go ahead.
no, because this is where people get it messed up, and this
Mm.
is where people got me messed up when I said I'm a 10. I serve a Lord. I serve a God,
Mhm.
and my God doesn't make mistakes. He knew what the fuck he was doing.
Sure.
And so and therefore, mommy, please don't yell at me later. I'm sorry. I just heard myself in my head. If you're still watching, mommy, I apologize. But he knew what he was doing. Sorry, y'all. And so and therefore, if he made each one of us individually and can count all the hairs on our head, because that's what they tell us, right?
Sure.
How am I not a 10? How am I not perfect?
I'm not denying what you're saying.
So this is where I get that from. I think
Mhm.
the problem lies in that people are holding others to a standard of perfection that doesn't have anything to do with the others. You're holding everybody outside of yourself to the standard of, I need you to be everything, a bag of chips, 10-piece wings for the price of 3, and free hot sauce for the rest of my life. Like they want all that. And they are so spiritually destitute that they don't even understand how ignorant they really are.
Mm-hmm.
Like we talking about ignorance, like it's so, I don't mean to be going off, but it's just
And
aggravating.
yeah, we're not talking about ignorance as in you stupid, y'all. We're talking
Some
about
of y'all are stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Some of y'all didn't graduate middle school. We're not even gonna talk about
Oh my
we're not
god.
even gonna talk about an SAT score. Some of y'all
Yeah,
didn't get
yeah.
through the fucking
Yeah,
GMAS, nigga. Like y'all
you
didn't
got
do it.
middle school education. Yes, you do. Lay down, boy. It's all right.
I love you.
But yes, that it's the idea. Ignorance is when you commit to ignorance, it's a different idea of if you just don't know and you're operating in a realm of thinking that you're right, but you just don't know.
Mm.
The creator, there's a design that he goes by where he really gives grace to the ignorant, which gives us the idea to understand and get to know and to practice. But then there's motherfuckers out here that know better, that choose not to do better. I am not talking about you. You already know where you are, and you know where you're going, and you know where you'll be. With that said, um, do you have some people that don't understand that to be perfect does not mean flawless.
Thank you.
It does not mean blameless. It does not mean without spot
Yeah.
there was
Without
only
blemish, it
one.
doesn't mean that.
There was only one person that embodied that, right?
Jacob.
He said it was me.
He popped up like the Undertaker. Django.
Little bat-eared shit, didn't he?
We is not talking about you, Django. You are beautiful.
He
Oh
said,
my God.
"Say Jesus, listen." Yo, I heard somebody say that cats are a combination of dogs and dragons. I fucking lost it because that's damn accurate. I'm sorry.
That's fucked up because I like dogs and I like dragons, but together it fucks with me. And so yeah, that's a cat. Mm-hmm.
That's damn accurate
That's
sentiment, isn't it? I was like,
these motherfuckers.
like, Zen, come here real quick. Zen, come here real quick.
Let me look in your eyes, your little reptile eyes. Why you got reptile eyes? Mm-hmm. Right. See? Mm-hmm. I got you.
But right. So the idea of perfection, we're going to get into it really quick, y'all, and you're not going to like it, but I'm going to have you go to sleep and rest easy a little bit better tonight.
Yeah, because y'all gonna
Perfection
be wore
exists.
out. Y'all gonna be wore out. What you say?
Yeah, perfection exists.
Absolutely. It's sitting right
Y'all
here. It's
take
all
take
this.
a pen and paper, and those who are watching, take a pen and paper, and I'm going to give you the acknowledgement of the idea of perfection. We have three different words that make up perfection. We have complete, we have whole, and we have absolute.
Mhm.
So with those three words, we want to break all of them down. It's going to take about 3 minutes of your time. It's 8:41, 8:45. I'll be done. Uh, so you ready? We
Mhm.
have perfect. Within the from a perfect, we understand that it is two different words combined into one.
Mhm.
Perfect. We also have a word that sounds just like it. Infect. We
Mhm.
also have a word that sounds just like that. Defect. So it makes you wonder, what does fect mean? Fect means to make do.
Mhm.
Take your pen and paper, write it down. Fect means to make do.
Get y'all ass a dictionary.
In means within, to be inside or to be embodied. So what infect means, to be embodied within and make do. You're infected with a virus. It is making do and it is embodying itself. It is in fact trying to conquer the host. It
Mhm.
is embodying itself, although it may lose. COVID found out that that motherfucker can actually win,
Yeah.
but infect. So you also have principles that you can infect, such as goodness, gentleness, patience, meekness, humble, humility, self-control, long suffering. They can be infected into any man.
Honesty. Honesty.
Honesty,
Look, honesty. Be
love.
honest.
You can't say you can be in love but not be infected. So then you have the defect
Yeah,
process.
it's an
Defect
infection.
is every what? What'd you say?
Love. Love's an infection. You're right.
Thank you.
Mhm.
So then you have the defect process. The defect process is that two things of the same being but at opposite sides can exist at the same realm. It actually realms or restitutes with Sir Isaac Newton when he says what happens when an unstoppable force, which is the proton, meets an immovable object, which is the neutron. What happens when they go bow? Here's what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Something new.
A universe forms.
A new creation forms, and by which, if you are faced with adversity, that is the infect aspect meeting the defect aspect, which is the per unit moment, that every one of those times that that happens, you are in fact making the best decision that you can.
Right. So with all that,
Perfect is
I'm
per unit of measurement. Do I make do?
I'm break it down for y'all. Every day you wake up, you do what you're supposed to do. You come home, you go back to bed, you wake
Mhm.
up, you do it again. And in the meantime, there are things on the outside of that that are going to try and infect and defect and do all kind of affecting to the
Baby
effectiveness.
moms,
But
fat ass,
nigga,
great opinion.
sir, you almost made me call you a nigga. I stuttered like 8
Lip
times.
bite with beard.
Mm. A nigga did that to me in the car today, and I just laughed. And then I thought to myself, like half a block away, like, bitch, are you just that out of touch with dating? Because he really just tried to riz you, and you was like, yo. First of all, let me just say, it's always the ones that I don't like that be all in my face. Why is that?
Six teeth Magoo.
Skip, no, he had all his teeth. I seen him on his bottom lip, but light skinned niggas, I can't date a nigga that look like he could be my brother. Light skinned niggas with dreads is not okay for me. And they just keep trying. Maybe that's why I laugh so hard. Like, you look like family, nigga. I've never met my father. I know he got family down here, though. No,
He like, what's up? You like twin?
where have you been? Look,
Right.
anyway.
Oh, for all the people that think that like all we do is drink.
Oh, no. I literally got my water like right next to my cup.
Yo, we be acting like we got some sense out here, so it's not always. Sorry that a
I am
margarita
having a
tastes
glass
like
of
coconut.
red wine. Like y'all,
Look,
that's fucking.
motherfuckers is like, oh, all you do is drink. I said, bitch, I'm drinking coconut water.
Who said that? Stop telling me what motherfuckers say, because I be ready to fight. I keep telling you. You see my voice got elevated real fast. Stop telling me what motherfuckers say. Because you know what's crazy? This is why I like Megan Thee Stallion. Because none of
Don't
these
this
hoes,
look like a margarita if you're not paying attention?
none of these hoes saying shit to our face, and none of these hoes finna see us at the bank. I'm not doing it. Thank you, Meg Thee Stallion, for that lyric. Because fuck all of them. Stop telling me that shit. Sorry.
It does. It makes me sad. Let me tell y'all, yo. Like I went through, and I'm gonna keep it a bean about when like it's 8:47. I went through a hell of an alcohol issue,
Oh, baby.
a serious alcohol issue. So if y'all think for 1 second that all I do up here is drink, this does look like a margarita.
It looks like a margarita cup. But that don't mean we could be out here drinking the Nick Cannon of juices and y'all would still accuse us of stuff. It don't even matter.
Motherfuckers, and oh, now that we're back to it, we got perfect.
Yes.
We now have whole. Whole is very interesting because whole deals with the character.
Mm.
Y'all
niggas never learn how to color between the lines, is what he said. Y'all niggas never learn. Y'all skipping spots. Y'all got my fucking neurodivergence all fucked up because it's a little white corner that you missed. Stop doing shit.
So when you deal with perfect, it's the unit of measurement. The unit of measurement can only rest within something that is being contained within. So now we deal with wholeness. Whole, or what we deal with as complete. You saw that coconut? So we deal with complete. You have deplete, and we have a word that's lost in the Babylonian text called implete. To take away and to pour in. So then you have that other one. Once you're filled up, what do you call yourself, or what do you identify yourself as?
Go ahead.
You could say resolute, or you could define it as what the creator says, or absolute. And the absolute part of it is what the embodiment of what the creator defines us to be, which is good.
So for me, in those three spaces, I feel as though I am.
Is it? Go ahead.
I am perfect, but not whole. And I tell y'all every week, this is why I'm single. I recognize and thank my therapist weekly for making me understand truly what cognitive dissonance is. I can't be whole until I can remember. And if the trauma has made it so that I cannot remember, I then have to like nanobot weave a web over those memories to try to make a complete picture, which is weird in certain spots in my life. And people are not even taking into account. I have been saying for the last decade and a half, if not 2 whole decades, that people need to wear a sign. Your sign should have the biggest mental health issue that you suffer with, because we all have a range of them. Don't think it's just one. You've probably been diagnosed with 5 different things that are really just symptom of another thing that you ain't even got to yet.
Walking Hiroshima out here.
And not realizing it. And so it's like, to this day, I can't tell you why I told that nigga to get out over a fucking TV that I could have plainly replaced. But that was my reaction to trauma. I was reacting to a lot of shit that I don't even remember. It's so wild to me, the shit that we go through as people. And I'm grateful for persons like yourself who are willing to listen for understanding. Because a lot of the time, it's just a mixed signal. Right?
I was told that I don't listen. I only understand.
You don't listen to bullshit.
I only understand to validate how I feel, which was interesting to me. But I really understand. I don't really have feelings towards a lot of shit. Like here's what I'll have feelings towards, and I'm gonna keep it a bean. If you're in the intimate space of me, and that rests with my children. So if I make space for you near my children, as far as then that's the only real time that you get that side of me that, or if you fuck with my space time or my matters, that's it. That's the only time you'll get that feel side of me that's going to be like really provoked.
At your age, I was still getting traumatized in a lot of ways.
Mm.
And so, and therefore, at my big age, I am to the point where people they're not even allowed to get close enough to my time, space, and matters, and especially my children, without rigorous, you got to have Olympic fucking style training on your wherewithal, my nigga.
Your wherewithal.
Because I do, not in like a cocky way, but I'm intelligent. Like I'm not dumb. Shit don't just fly past me and then hit me in the back of my head three weeks later. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Nah, but right.
What did you say? That's as soon as that eye squinch, like what the fuck did you say? Like it's over.
Listen,
Like,
I at least got my master's degree and you got me fucked up.
when I tell you I have a degree in, you thought that I didn't know, but I have your whole fucking folder. Like I had your whole everything.
Motherfucker, I got your blood type.
I got your permanent record from school, nigga. Like I got
Whole GPA for 8th grade.
Why did they used to tell us that shit is permanent? Don't nobody give a fuck what we do in elementary school as adults. I just realized that now I'm mad. They threatened me with this permanent record for 8, 9 fucking years.
They didn't know what to do. They was about to retire themselves.
No, where is it permanent?
I had a teacher, Mr. Dominic. And Mr. Dominic, if you're watching this, he said that bullshit to me. And he got sent to jail for raping kids.
Oh.
So, Mr. Dominic, if you're watching this from CFCF,
I promise you that took such a turn. I felt like you punched me in the chest. You see him holding my chest like I wasn't ready.
That ass whooping you got.
Fuck you, Mr. Dominic. Fuck you. I hope they whooped your ass.
Norman L. Dominic. You ain't think I was gonna say your whole government, you little fucking creep. Anyway. Perfect.
That's fucked up.
To be made perfect doesn't make you always right either.
No, absolutely not. But here's where I got it fucked up in the game. Mm-hmm. And y'all tell me if in fact y'all see it the same way. I got it fucked up in the game because I'm not always right because I'm perfect. I'm always right because I'm always fucking right. Tell me my track record, son. You've been knowing me for a while now. Tell me my track record. When I say some shit,
I'm gonna need you to explain that a little better. And that ain't for me to explain. You said when I'm right, I'm right. That's like Jill Scott saying, no, you can't tell me what to do, but you can tell me what to do.
Look, you know what I mean? If you can tell me what to do, if you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do.
So I kind of identify where you're coming from, and I guess saying it like that out loud, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, because it's like I'm not always right because I'm perfect, and I'm not always right because I'm arrogant. I'm always right because my track record is above 85%.
You've experienced, you've dealt with. I will say that I should and I will, ladies and gentlemen, episode 20. I will in fact take more time to proactively not into what I hear you say that might not be good for you.
Mm-hmm.
I will weightedly consider, as opposed to like, I remember hearing somebody say that. Oh, that was Kirsten.
I remember my nephew, and he was like 25, 26. And I used to always say, "Oh, you grown." And he came to me at like 26, 27 and was like, "Auntie, stop saying that to me. Every time you say that to me, I feel like it's an insult." Well, what am I supposed to say? Because you watch me, you literally watch me live. You see how I do. You see how things are getting done. You're not taking that example. Then I tell you out my mouth, bibbity bobbity boo. And you still over here bumping into a wall. Like, I feel like, and like I said, it's not, if I had to have a superpower, maybe that's it. Like, the law of averages, I've experienced so much that I have a different understanding. And I tell people this all the time. I am 46 years old. I will be 47, God willing, in December.
Shouts out to you.
I'm proud of that shit. Because we was all told we wasn't going to make it.
Looking good than the go.
Looking gooder than that Venezuela bitch.
I'm trying to tell you.
EBT account. Yeah.
This is my co-host, y'all. But listen, she didn't put that phone up. Y'all act like y'all got some sense. They put the phone up and they start walking toward the other sides of the kitchen, and you don't even expect it. You just be like,
"Wait a minute.
Oh, okay.
Now I see where the 4 kids came from. You're doing some things. Okay. You don't need cleaning and cooking. Oh,
they're collecting dividends out of this motherfucker, huh?
All right. So y'all, we've been serious for a while. I'm gonna get back to it, but I just had a random thought. You know, my random thoughts, they become intrusive if I don't get them out, right? How come people who you always see sweeping and mopping their floor, kids their feet always black? What the fuck is right? I literally watch people sweep and mop all day long. Why your child's feet? I ain't never. My children is 22, 20, and 7 and 7. And these 7 and 7 sounds good. But anyway, I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't never had a black foot in my house. And we might actually be Blackfoot Indian, but we don't have black feet.
Yo, we might be cousins.
That's dope. This is why I'm so selective on who I fuck with, because you just never know. You just never know.
I've had these socks on not to say all day, but after I got out the shower, I put these socks on and I didn't slid out of my house. And those that don't know me know that I will do feels good and not do a whole and a black mark on my socks. Listen,
this is what I don't understand. Like, I will watch people clean. Like, there's this whole video phone. Thank you to The Simpsons for giving them the idea for this whole system, because I love it. I watch people clean all day, and then I have to wonder what's in the bucket. What have you changed your mop water? Because what is you mopping with?
That goddamn mud out the fucking bucket.
How is your child's feet that color of my hair? Like, you this complexion, but the bottom of your feet, I ain't never.
No, they heel look like they had ice cream and they got that sticky ass bottom.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Chapped ass heel. What's wrong with your foot?
But anyway, their feet is not perfect, but that doesn't make them imperfect.
Bet you they don't look like Oprah's. Now, listen, Oprah got some nasty ass fucking dog. Can we get back to that real quick?
Yeah, because she walks through hell every day. That's how she loses the weight. She walked through hell. Her feet is singed up. It's okay.
Listen, her feet look like gladiator fucking fists.
Are you not entertained?
Oh my god.
That's what her feet is saying. Oh shit. But
yeah, exactly. Yo.
But yeah, yo, thank
Oprah
you.
got hands down. Shaq, LeBron, Oprah. The hands down ugly as fucking feet.
Nah, you gotta take LeBron.
Y'all not perfect for that.
Put Barkley in instead of LeBron.
Barkley too. Barkley got some bald ass feet. Yo, how your shit look like this? Like they just like you take that shit off. They was like
Good night.
look like motherfuckers shaking dice.
Say good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night, everybody.
Good night.
Hey, it's just my
I love y'all.
checkers.
It's just not checkers.
I love them.
Mwah.
They make
Good
me
night,
happy.
babies.
Why do you keep flipping? But
Get out the way.
I'm cracking up.
I was trying to slap your back, but you're short. Get out the way.
Slapped in the back of the head.
No, I slapped her in the butt. She's like, why you touch my butt? Look, I'm not mad at it. That's why I answer her, because she wasn't letting it go. Look. This is
In the bed.
right. Thank God.
Listen, y'all. We are Chestnut Checkers. We are 1 minute over the hour. We were trying to wrap up, but we are enjoying
Absolutely.
ourselves. The kids kind of came in and overthrew everything, but we're going to try to make sure we get our little segments out here. We're going to make sure we flood them over our timeline. We have one more episode before we get to our season finale. Well, this is the last episode before the season finale.
Yeah.
We're going to invite a lot of our guests on. Mom, Deb, you coming on? I hope so.
I hope so too. We're gonna
Listen,
invite everybody out. We're gonna have a good
Aaron,
time.
we're going to have a whole
Everybody.
party out here, y'all. We're going to
Everybody.
enjoy, talk about some stuff, laugh, and I will mute the shit out of all your mom. I love you, but I will mute you.
Don't you mute my mother.
I will mute her.
And then I'm gonna have to hear it, and then I'm gonna have to beat you up because I gotta hear it. Don't start no shit.
I'll sing a song
Don't
to her.
beat
I'll be
no
like, hush. Do,
Oh.
do, hush. Do. Somebody.
Stop being mean, William.
He's calling.
So yes, next
I
week
love
is gonna be our season finale. We're gonna take a week off and we'll be right back at it. So
Listen.
tonight, are we going live on Facebook or Instagram?
What you want to do? Flip a coin? Facebook?
Facebook.
We did Instagram last.
Yeah. So we'll be live on Facebook. Mommy said sounds good. Word, mommy. Yay. So mommy, I'll call you and explain how to do all of it once I'll call you tomorrow. But yeah, tonight we will be going live on Facebook in about 15 minutes or so. Just give us.
We gotta turn around. We gotta pee, y'all. Have you ever sat here for 90 minutes and just been like consuming
liquids,
juice and liquids to try to keep entertaining and sound the same? We got pee.
Thank you.
We got reset.
So I need a reset. He needs a reset.
Yeah,
we will see y'all in 15 minutes on Facebook. We love you so much. This has been William, the Black MacGyver Alexander, the CEO of Scarf Symphonies, the Olympian, the Olympian stat giver.
I don't even get this all the time. Let me take it.
Right. the awesome falsetto with the nice fucking taco meat when he wanted. Look.
All for Anthony Hamilton hairs. Listen,
Hey, look, I ain't mad at it.
I ripped my shirt. Oh shit.
Oh no, don't rip your shirt.
I'm good. No, I'm good.
Okay. So, and this has also been your goody friend, Kristen Raresense Wilson. We are having a wonderful time on Wednesday, and we'll see you on Facebook in 15, y'all. Have a great evening.
Have a beautiful one, y'all. Beautiful night.